Fernanda, loved this movie. Was a little disappointed that I didn't get to see it in the big screen yet, because I think this movie needs to be seen on the big screen. What when you got the script, what did you think about this project and what made you want to be a part of it?
For me, it was very appealing to just join a movie of megalodon, like this action driven film. I think is the first one for me. It's the first time that I have the chance to really play as a kid and imagine everything that is going on around me. So that was really appealing, but also, and of course, the depth of the message behind it,
Yeah.
that ecological and this family driven film too. Both of these things I think was the most important for me to say yes.
Yeah. And Inez, your character, is really the anchor of this family, especially throughout the whole film. What was it like to be able to play a character that really pulls everything together throughout the film?
For me, really it was a great experience, like from the start. And I think we with the director and the producers, we also like we worked a little bit more around Ines. At the
Mhm.
beginning, I think she was more scared, and then we created like this more empowered women, know like that she knew what her family needed and how to protect her family, and that was like super important for me to just like not be a woman needing a savior. And I think we did a great job doing that. And as you said, like she's the anchor, she's the mother, she really knows how to take care of her family.
Yeah. And I have to ask, because you've worked with a lot of actors in this, you've been around for a minute, you have a really amazing career. How was it to work with Josh Lucas and to be able to bounce ideas off of him and be able to create these characters and get that emotional attachment together?
I think I got lucky because we had a really great connection and how do you say, like the energy match, like it was instant. From the beginning, the first day that we had to just like take pictures together, we already felt like a couple and a family, and that was great. He did an amazing job, and when you have a good partner with you, it's always easier. And I think the four of us, the family, we were able to create this bond, and we really felt like a family from the first minute together. And then, of course, with Julio and with Jorge and the rest of the cast was also like super super easy to just like go along.
Yeah. And that's the one thing I really enjoyed about the film that I wanted to tell you about was the fact of the amount of Latinos on screen. You don't see that much. And it's great to see that in a film like this, especially a film that has this suspense, because you don't see that in the suspense realm as well. What does it feel like to be a part of a cast that like has so much Latino in it?
Well, of course, I loved it, and it's, as you said, it's something that you don't see much, but I think it's. I mean, now we are trend topic, like we're trending topic. Like everybody wants to be Latino, just like watch what had just happened in Coachella, like it's like it's a good moment to be Latino, I feel. And we're creating this space to tell more Latino stories. It's like super interesting because of, for example, this that is of course fiction, and but it has something about our culture. Like we believe strongly in uh magic and gods and like the powerful of mother nature and all of that I think is great to share with the world. So even though these kind of movies is just like entertaining movies, I love that it still have like a very profound message and something that it's really close to our culture.
Yeah, and that's I'd love to end our interview with that. We're seeing after the pandemic, we're seeing theaters starting to get back together, get people back into the movie theater experience. Next week, we're at CinemaCon in Las Vegas with a bunch of other theater owners from around the world. What would you say to get people out? Because The theater experience is like no other. And a movie like this, like Black Demon, there's no better way to see this film than inside a dark theater with the best surround system, the best projection system. What can you tell the Muse audience to get them out and really support our cinemas?
Yes, it's very important to start going. I mean, it's good for you guys. It's the experience, as you were saying. Like, is what we love since we were kids. Like, just being involved in that magic and being able to enjoy it the way it should be. Like, this kind of movies are created to be watched on the theaters. Like, I mean, you can still watch it in your computer or your TV if you want, but it's not going to be the same, and you're going to feel the completely different experience if you go, and it's totally worth it.
Yeah, I agree with you. Thank you so much for stopping with us. Really appreciate it. I love the film. I think it's a fun film. It's going to be a fun ride for everybody who goes to watch it. And we cannot wait for your next project with J.K. Simmons. We're big fans of him, big fans of you, and we're looking forward to seeing that as well.